Hi everybody, Iron Dog 63 here. This is going to be a cooking video. It's going to be Philly beef and Swiss cheesesteak. Right now I'm going to cut the peppers for it. I had one male pepper and one female. I don't know how you can tell which one is which, but one has 4 bumps and the other one has 3. One's a male, the other one's a female, according to the scientists. But then again, how the heck do they know? Because we got 92 different sexes anymore. Now I'm going to clean these up. Okay, you can see I'm cutting these into strips. I'm not going to use full 2 peppers. Probably won't even use a whole pepper. Depends on how much it makes when I get it done. Then again, I don't know. I guess I should put a disclaimer in there. Be careful when you're working around a knife. Make sure you know what you're doing so you don't cut yourself. I know people are going to say, well, you know, duh. Well, you know, something will happen one day and somebody, well, he didn't tell me a knife was sharp enough to cut me. So, the way things are going now, the way the guidelines are and stuff, you can't be too careful. Anyways, right there they are. They're all chopped. I'm going to grab a couple of onions and I'm going to chop them up too. Okay, I've already got 2 onions chopped, or sliced up. Got a little bit of peel off there. Slice them thin enough so it won't take them very long to cook. And there they are. 3 onions. What I got here is an 8-ounce block of Swiss cheese. You can tell the mice were small when they made the holes. They weren't very big. They weren't old mice. They weren't big ones. So, you know, that's how you get Swiss cheese. The mice chew their way through it. So, that's what gives it its character, you know. I am finally shredding this because it's going to go on the Philadelphia sandwiches. I want it finally shredded because of it'll melt a lot easier. You can see that. Watch when you're using a grater too, because you'll be grating your skin. This is a good grater too. This grater's got a scraper on the bottom, which actually catches everything that goes in. You're going to have stuff that comes out. But when you're done, you can scrape up your cutting board and put everything that fell out all into a pile and put it in your bowl. Or you can use it as a pastry cutter or whatever, you know, dough cutter. I bought 2 blocks or a pound of Swiss. I don't think I'm going to use it though. Oh, looky there. Huh. I know where that can go. Get down to the nitty-gritty. This is where the skin comes off if you grate too hard. Nom nom. Eight ounces of finely shredded Swiss cheese. There's the scraper, see? I just scrape. Scrape up the mess. peel in there still. There you go. Eight ounces of Swiss cheese. What you're going to need for this meal is basically 2 green peppers, 2 to 3 onions sliced, slice the green peppers. You need a package of brown gravy mix, something like this, or beef gravy in a jar, or any kind of beef gravy you got. A package of onion soup mix, 8 ounces of Swiss cheese, finely shredded, and approximately 2 cups of beef broth. I got some steak seasoning here that I'm going to sprinkle on it, and about 2.5 pounds of sliced thin beef. I'm using carne asada. I got it from Aldi's. It's already thin sliced. It'll work fine. And you're going to need buns. Well, you know me, I'm the hot dog guy. So, I got sub buns in the freezer. I'm not using them. I got hot dog buns too. This mixture right here will probably make at least 16 or 20 sandwiches. I have no idea. We'll find out when we start. Okay, we're back. I got an electric skillet here with about 1.5 tablespoons of olive oil, extra virgin olive oil. Right here is about 1.75 pounds of carne asada steak. And it is hot now. You want the pan hot, okay, because when you start, you're going to lose a lot of heat in that pan. We're going to put all this beef in there. We're going to cook it. We're going to put some salt and pepper, some steak seasoning in there, and a little bit of beef broth. The beef broth is going to give it flavor, but I'm also going to put in some onion soup mix, and I need a little bit of moisture in there to get it to cook. We're going to turn it down now that we got it hot. Spread that all out, nice even. I got over a cup of broth here. I just need a little, because I'm going to put in a package of onion soup mix. When this is all done, it's going to go back into the same bowl that I took it out of. I've already washed that bowl. But I'm going to put this onion soup mix in here. This is going to give it a good flavor. We're going to put onions and peppers in it too. We're going to wait, and we're going to saute those in the pan in a few minutes by themselves. Mix this all up. We're also going to put in a jar. I've got a jar of mushrooms that, I don't know, it's a 10-ounce jar. Yeah, 10-ounce jar of mushrooms. I'm going to drain those. And those are going to go in just a couple of minutes. I'm going to cook those in with the steak. See, I got the mushrooms in there. Steak is looking pretty good. It's practically done already. I'll let it cook for another minute or so with a lid on it. Then I'll transfer it to the other bowl and I'll start the green peppers and onions. Okay, right here are the peppers that I cut up. They're going to go in there. Here's the onions. They're going to go in there. I'm going to add a little bit of extra virgin olive oil. Give it a little bit so it can cook. Turn the heat up, and we'll let those steam. Okay, I got the green peppers and onions all done. This right here is the gravy mix. I'm putting it in the pan, heating it up. It'll start getting thicker. It's 1 cup of cold water with the gravy mix, and I opted for 1 cup of beef bouillon instead. So that'll give it a better flavor. I am going to give it a dash of seasoning salt. And once it starts to thicken, I'm going to start adding the peppers and the onions and then the steak and the mushrooms, and I'll stir it all in and let it simmer for a few minutes. It's 4:55 right now, so probably not going to eat for another hour. But it'll be warm and ready, or hot and ready when it's done. So, now, I just turned the heat back on because I had the heat off to put the mix in the pan. And by pouring in this stuff while the pan was hot, I deglazed the bottom, so I got all them yummy bites that were on the bottom. Those little bits. That gives you flavor. You can see it's starting to thicken right now. I don't want to burn my gravy, so I got it set right now at 300 degrees. Now here are the peppers and onions. They look good, don't they? Sure enough do. Stir those around and get them all coated in that yummy goodness. Here is that carne asada beef with the mushrooms in it. Let me get all this stuff out of the way and get this back into view. There we go. Now we are having tater tots for this. Well, you know what goes good with Philly? Tater tots. Right. Tell you what, looks pretty tasty to me. Try me a piece. Too bad there wasn't smell-o-vision. You guys don't know what you're missing. I want the gravy to sort of start to dry out just a little. I don't want it soggy. So when you put it on your bun, I actually kind of wanted to get right to its, like maybe a glue consistency on the beef. Get all this excess moisture and just let it be whatever stuck to the beef be the flavor. Okay, everybody, this is the end of the video for the Philly beef and Swiss steak video. Here they are. I have 2 sandwiches there and some tater tots. Sandwiches they're put on hot dog buns. Why? Because I have an abundance of hot dog buns. That's why. And they're easier to eat that way. And I just wanted to see how much this would make, and I have a feeling that batch right there that I made is probably going to do about 20 sandwiches. So I've got let's see, $1.69 in for cheese. I got about 80 cents in bell peppers. Probably another 80 cents in onions, so that's $1.60, so it's $3.29. $8.50 for the carne asada, so now we're up to 12 bucks. I think I got $1 for the gravy packets and $1 for the beef broth. So that's $14, but the beef broth, I only used a cup of it, so that's like 25 cents. And the packets are for $1, so I only used one, so that's 25 cents. So now we're back down to around $12.50. Okay? It's going to probably make 20 sandwiches. Plus I got the hot dog buns. The hot dog buns are 11 cents a piece, so I got 22 cents, so you're $12.75, somewhere around there. This is probably going to make 20, and if I sell them for $3 a piece, for 20 sandwiches at $3 a piece, that's 60 bucks. That's $47.25 profit. Good profit margin there. Let me tell you how good it tastes. I already took a nibble off in this before I even used them, before I put it in the sandwiches. Make sure it was okay. I did end up putting a little more black pepper in it. I wish Cowboy Kent Rollins was here because he could do the Philly cheesesteak shuffle with me. That's right. Man, I'm telling you, that was good. It is good. Oh, and I forgot the tater tots. These are seasoned tater tots. I put seasoning salt on them. Onion salt, onion powder, garlic powder. Salted them up, I powdered everything down, shook them on the tray, got it all coated around it, and threw them in the oven for about 13 minutes. Nice and good. You don't have to eat fancy or pay a fancy price. I believe everything I bought for this meal, I bought at Aldi's or the Dollar Tree. Didn't cost me much. Okay? If you took this meal down to just two of us, me and Kathy, probably about $2 a piece. That's about what it's going to cost. That is not a bad price for dinner. This is Iron Dog 63 saying, if you are a subscriber, thank you for subscribing. If you're not a subscriber, please like and subscribe. It really does help. And as always, God bless and have a great day. Hashtag I am somebody. Hashtag looking lovely as ever. Prayers and peace to y'all. Thanks for watching.